I'm gonna be so for real. I am fucking tired, but someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to hear this today. The only thing standing between you and that dream that you have is your belief that you are worthy of it. You don't have a lack of knowledge. You know exactly what you have to do to get there, even if you don't think you do. See, it isn't a book you read that is going to give you the steps you need to get to where you want to be. You don't need another mentor. You don't need to know anything else. You just need to believe that it is actually inevitable. I call this my inevitable and obvious method. If you want to manifest something into your life, you have to believe that that thing is inevitable and obvious. It's inevitable and obvious that the sun will rise tomorrow morning. There are certain things in your life that you know are inevitable and obvious, even if they aren't necessarily written in the stars for you. But you just know, and so it is. And that's how everything is created in this life, in your reality. But the only thing standing right now in the way of you and that thing that you want so desperately, that job, that person, whatever it is, that dream income, that business, is your belief that you are genuinely worthy of it, with every fiber in your being knowing that not only are you worthy of it, but it is inevitable. There doesn't exist a reality in which this isn't your reality. See, and I wrote this on my threads, go follow me over there. It is the second that you believe that you are worth $1 million that you become a millionaire. You know the steps it takes to become one. You know the steps it takes to lose the weight. You know what you have to do to get into a relationship with a person, but the only thing standing in the way between you and that goal is your belief in your worth. You want that guy, but do you believe you're worthy of him? You want to become a millionaire, but do you really believe that you are worth $1 million? Do you believe if someone handed you $1 million right now, they'd be getting their money's worth? Because there are people who do. And there are people who are millionaires who charge $1 million and they believe they're worth every penny. And you know what? What justifies that? Their own belief. Every single person in your reality is reflecting your own beliefs and assumptions about yourself right back onto you. And so it is in that second where you start to believe that you are worthy of the thing that everyone else does too. This is why the most successful business owners of our generation and generations prior to us were successful, especially people who are self-made. It's because they have this deep knowingness, this deep belief that they are worthy of that life, that their mind is worth that, their product is worth that. So often people get caught up in the steps, in the how-to, in the step-by-step process. What are the steps that I have to do to lose the weight? Which new method today, which new diet am I going to try when it's pretty fucking obvious what you have to do? I was victim to it, to be honest. I've been on a weight loss journey for a minute now, and I finally lost over 15 pounds. And it was tough. I'm not gonna fucking lie. At the beginning of the journey, as someone with PCOS, PMDD, insulin resistance, a binge eating disorder, I told myself in that moment that it just would not happen to me. Like, I would not lose the weight. The universe was conspiring against me. In fact, I almost didn't feel like I was worthy of being in that body that I desired. I just couldn't even foresee myself in that body. But it was truly within the second that I not only believed I was worthy of being in that body that I desired, but that I told myself that it was inevitable and obvious that that was my destiny, that that was my fate, that there didn't exist a reality in which I was in that old body. And I believed it so deeply that I became that person and who I am today. And this applies to every aspect of my life and of your life. Because if you do not believe you are worthy of the thing, then your subconscious mind will literally block you from ever taking the actions necessary to get you from point A to Z. And those actions, you don't even have to know what those actions are. I teach this in my manifesting workshop, which you could grab in the description if you're vibing with this, because I talk all about this over there. And in the workshop, I mention, fuck the how. The how is not your concern, nor does it fucking matter. Because the how will be presented to you the second that you believe that this is your destiny, that you are worthy of it, and there doesn't exist a reality in which it doesn't happen. Because the second you believe that you are worthy of this thing, everything that you desire desires you more, your subconscious mind will begin naturally to take the actions necessary to get you there. The how-to, the step-by-step, it will be shown to you. It will be right in front of your face. But it is only ever shown to you when you believe that you are worthy of it. The thing that people often forget is that by literally being born onto this earth, and earth being a soul within this universe, God or the creator made a universe full of so much abundance, of so much opportunity, of so much goodness. It was not created for you not to experience it. You see, all these amazing things in life, the love, the money, the happiness, it's there because it's your birthright. Happiness is your birthright. Being loved, being worshipped, this is your birthright. It's not a question of if. It is inevitable and obvious. Wealth is your birthright. Love is your birthright. All of these things are your destiny. It's not a question. But to get to where you want to be, you have to live like the person you want to become today. Because if you truly believe that you are worthy of the thing, then there is no resistance. Then there is no waiting period. Then you already are who you want to be. And it becomes inevitable. And it is obvious. I'm here to tell you, whatever that thing that you really want is, it can be as easy to attain as everything else you've ever gotten in this life. You don't have to struggle for it. You don't have to work hard for it. There doesn't have to be resistance. But you do have to believe that you are worth it. You're worthy of it. You deserve it. And that it is your birthright. That it exists in the timeline of your life. That it was meant to be like this. And it is. Because you are powerful. You are a creator. A co-creator of the universe. Everything you want is inevitable and obvious. Everything you desire desires you more. Everything you desire is lucky that you're even desiring it because that's who you are. You are someone special. You are someone who is worth it, all of it. And I don't want you to forget that.